Hi you guys, and welcome to my channel. My name is Patience. To my existing subscribers, welcome back. If this is your first time here, be sure to click that subscribe button and that notification bell so you can continue to indulge in the Haute experience. In today's video, I am trying out the new Dior Backstage Flash Perfector Concealer, and I am in the shade 3W. I selected this shade myself online and I thought that I was doing the right thing, but I think I could probably go a shade darker in this concealer. But I enjoyed playing with this concealer today. So if you'd like to see how I created this gorgeous complexion using the Dior Backstage Flash Perfector Concealer and the Dior Backstage Foundation, then keep watching. Alright, so I'm going to try out this Dior Backstage Flash Perfector Concealer, and I am in the shade 3W. So my eyes are done, and I'm going to try out this concealer. You know what, you guys? I wanted to mention this to you guys. This is numerous times now that I've done this. I have applied my concealer without adding any color corrector. So I don't know if that's because in my eyes my hyperpigmentation is getting a little bit better or what, but I'm doing that more often. So since I started, I'm going to continue on with it. I'm going to go ahead and add this concealer. And this is looking pretty light. I'm not sure how I feel about this applicator. Not real sure about that. It's really small, right? It's not your typical doe foot. It looks more like a small brush. Don't know how I feel about that just yet. I think I'm going to do this one side at a time, since I'm not sure how this is going to dry down. Ooh, but this is looking really light. Ruh-roh. Oh. Yeah, this is looking super light. I could have gone a little bit more golden in my color choice, but that's okay. I did my color match online, so that's the way it goes sometimes. Yeah. I think I may have gotten the wrong shade. But you guys know I'm gonna make this work, right? I've got to make this work. Oh, but she's light. She's very, very light. I'm adding just a little bit more coverage in the areas where I normally need a little bit more coverage. Just right in here. I like the formula because it really does have a nice, how can I say, it's bringing a lot of life to my under eye area, which I really do like that. I just think I got the shade a bit too light, but we shall work with it. Alright, I'm going to use my sponge just to try to blend this in seamlessly. Make sure there's no other excess concealer just sitting on top of my skin. I'm going to go ahead and finish off the rest of my face. Again, I think that this is a bit too light for my skin complexion or for the look that I may be going for, but I'm going to work with it. So I'm going to be using my Dior Backstage foundation as well. That's not too bad. I think the foundation did help to kind of calm the concealer down so it doesn't look quite as bright, but I think I'm going to add one more layer of the foundation. I'm now going to set my concealer, and I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Powder Kit. This is an oldie but goodie. This is in medium to tan. I have a favorite shade in this contour kit, and it's called Peaches and Cream. I love setting my under eyes with this color. It really helps if I happen to have a concealer that might be maybe a little bit off for me, because, you know, our skin changes as the seasons change. So we're going from winter to summer right now. So, you know, I mean, there is a little change going on in my complexion, but I'm going to set with this Peaches and Cream and see what that does. I think setting it is helping with the slight mismatch of color, right? This is how it looks without setting at all. This is with no powder. And then this is how it looks after setting it with the Peaches and Cream. So either way, it's quite pretty. This just looks to be a little bit more light. So yeah, I think adding in this powder is helping it to bring it down to where I want it to be. If I did not want to alter the color at all, I could always use like my RCMA no color powder or some other kind of yellowy type of powder, even if I wanted to do that, just to make certain or just to help me to get back in the hue or the right shade that I would want to be. That'd be just a little bit closer to my normal concealer color, but this Peaches and Cream is doing the job. It normally does. It's to the point where I actually have a backup of Peaches and Cream. I like it just that much. It's pretty. I've got quite a bit of powder on my face right now. I'm going to add in a little bit of the Caudalie Beauty Elixir. I'm going to take a couple of spritz of this, and then I'm also going to use my Charlotte Tilbury setting spray. So I'll add on this elixir first, fan it down, and then move on to my Charlotte Tilbury. It is now time for lips, and I am going to be using my MAC lip pencil in the shade Chestnut to line my lips. And then I'm going to use this Velvet Matte Lipstick from Juvia's Place. It's in the shade Muted. It's a beautiful lip combination. And I'm not sure if I want to leave that matte or if I want to add some lip gloss. I think I might want to add some lip gloss to this. So I'm just going to use a clear lip gloss here. And this look is done. Okay, you guys, let's talk about this concealer. I think that the finished look turned out gorgeous. At first, right, I was thinking that this was going to be a bit too light for me, but I love how it has brightened up my under eye area. This is a full coverage concealer. I did not do any color correcting this time around for my complexion, and it covered up my problem areas in my under eye area perfectly. So it's definitely a full coverage. It's a radiant finish, and I'm really kind of surprised that I'm liking a radiant finish in a concealer, because normally my thought is if there's any type of luminosity or radiance going on in my under eye area that it's going to, you know, show up all of my problem areas. But I don't think I have that problem so much with this concealer. This concealer is gorgeous. It is absolutely beautiful. I also think comparing this concealer with the Backstage foundation is a match made in heaven. This complexion is screaming flawlessness and beautiful, and I love it. This concealer is infused with caffeine, and that caffeine is to help the skin feel energized, and it's also supposed to help with depuffing any type of puffiness that you may have in the under eye area, and I think it did its thing. So I'm really liking this concealer. Again, I think it pairs really well with the foundation, and I am so glad to have it in my collection. So I hope you guys liked this video, and if you did, remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye-bye.